it's Cricket from the Coat Hangers, and you're listening to Drop the Mic.
I was desperate to escape the well-worn path. Work, marriage, kids. Not me. I wanted to experience the extraordinary, which is why I ended up in the jungle.
This is my friend, Joseph Gensler. Good to meet you. Good to meet you, too.
I told my parents I'd be back in a year, but I don't think I'm ever going back.
There's nothing like the jungle at night. Insects, birds, it's like they're screaming at you. And then suddenly, it's just you, whatever you came looking for.
You want to be like every other tourist? Anybody can go to Machu Picchu. But the jungle, this guy can take us there.
How do you know that Carl is telling the truth?
That's why you're here. The hidden world.
Perfectly balanced. The problem is us. With the cancer.
Carl, what are you doing?
The only guy who knows where we are and what we're going to do, and he just walked away.
Carl! Stop!
Keep going. And going, and going, and going. And going, and going, and going, and going. And going, and going, and going. And going, and going, and
going. All right.
Nice.
Hello there, all. Thank you for listening to Drop the Mic. We are your hosts, the Swann and J-Dub.
Oh, yeah.
How you guys doing out there? Tonight we are going to be talking about a little film called Jungle starring Daniel Radcliffe.
Yeah.
But first...
And now for a special news report. Brought to you by Drop the Mic.
All right, James, you want to do the honors?
All right, let's do this. So we got... Aquaman, the movie that's supposed to be coming out later this year.
Mm-hmm.
They did a screen testing for it, and they said the movie is has tons of action, but it is also very emotional.
Okay.
And
I was afraid you were going to be like, people are saying it's trash.
No, not yet. I mean, but they said Justice League was amazing when they did their early screenings. But I mean, I guess it all depends on who you're screening this movie to. I mean, if it's WB execs, they're probably going to be like, "Oh, this movie's good."
Yeah.
But they one reporter said that it had a Raiders of the Lost Ark vibe.
That is some
underwater.
Bold statement.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe your boy will finally get his chance to really show some acting chops.
Yeah. That's what I'm. That's the only thing I was worried about is Momoa. I mean, he's good as a supporting actor. How he was in Justice League. Mm-hmm. I thought because his character was there's not too much to his character, at least in that movie.
Yeah.
But hopefully he can shine in this one
for sure. Get him ready for the Crow, right?
Yeah. He's supposed to be. Is he supposed to be the Crow?
Yeah.
Holy fuck! That's crazy. Man, that's awesome. I didn't know that. The Joker origin movie that is rumored to have Joaquin Phoenix in it is they have a start date to start filming in May of this year. So that's coming up pretty fast. And Joaquin Phoenix is still only rumored. And no other cast members have been confirmed.
So they're keeping it tight-lipped.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So
I like that.
I'm still kind of worried about that one. I'm not sure if it's a little weird to have Joaquin, but two separate Jokers. But
I mean, think about Joaquin's he's a crazy bastard.
Oh yeah,
in real life.
Yeah.
So what? I don't know, man.
Yeah.
You know, he's kind of a method actor, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
What else do we have? I've got a lot of comic book movie news. Marvel's Infinity Wars is said to be the longest Marvel movie to date. It's going to be 2.5 hours long.
Straight up 2 hours and 30 minutes?
Yeah. And then it's going to it's going to tie in. They said it's going to tie into every single Marvel movie up until this point. So there'll probably be a lot of references or something to that. But yeah,
it's just one big plug.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, and the end of that one is going to plug another movie that you have to go see next year.
Of course.
But yeah, I mean that's what people have been accustomed to, I guess.
They're like, oh, by the way, Guardians 3.
Yeah, go see it. What else? Joss Whedon left Batgirl. He's no longer attached to that. He said that he's been attached to direct this for maybe like 6 months. And he said throughout the 6 months he's finally come to the realization that he can't make a story for this. I don't know what that means. He's kind of stuck.
I wonder if he I think he got discouraged. Like,
a lot of people said it's backlash from.
I think the people got under his skin, and he's scared.
That's why he left Marvel, was because he got flack for. I think he didn't he do Age of Ultron?
No, he did the first Avengers.
Okay,
I'm not sure if he did that sequel or not.
Okay,
maybe he did.
I'm not sure, but I know he got bad review, or people were like, "Oh, this movie sucks."
I thought people liked Age of Ultron more.
Did they?
No.
I know people didn't like it because they changed like the storyline.
Oh.
But yeah, so he's no longer attached to that. If anyone was excited for that movie, it's probably not going to happen anymore. But WB also said that they're interested in finding a female director to direct it if
so
they decide to.
So it's not dead.
Not dead
per
yet.
se. Okay.
It's just directorless.
All right.
But yeah. There was a little explaining from J.J. Abrams about Cloverfield Paradox, about the reason why nothing kind of ties into either movie or to the Cloverfield lane is because of the different dimensions and timelines. So that was his kind of explanation for why we were kind of confused on, like, where does this take place in between the timelines of the two movies? And he said that it's kind of the way he gets away with it is because of the altering dimensions and multiple
paradox.
Yeah, there you go. But so I mean, I guess he technically can do anything he wants.
I feel like JJ's brain is just
out there
working.
It's farther ahead than we are.
Yeah, he's just on the next level, I think.
Yeah. We got some set photos of the Ted Bundy film, the biopic
from with Zac Efron, right?
Yes. There's some photos of him running down a street, and then him in the courtroom. And you guys can check those out on Zac Efron and Jim Parsons' Instagrams, because they released them if they're still there. Looks pretty good. Do you know when that film's set to come out at all? I'd probably say
this year sometime. Late.
Probably at the end, yeah, late. Maybe December or something, September.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm interested in seeing it just because it's something really far from what we know Zac Efron can do.
Yeah, at least he's taking risks.
Yeah, like you said, what's his name? The guy who did Dahmer.
My friend Dahmer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think you said that movie was awesome.
It really is. And yeah, if this is anything like that, then it'll be awesome.
Yeah. It's funny because I actually had just watched a... what was on... I think this channel was called Reels. And they had like this huge marathon of like serial killers. And Ted Bundy was one of them. It was a pretty interesting story about how he killed the women he did.
Yeah.
Because he was like he looked like a movie star or something.
So, well, a lot of them, not all, but a lot, like, I think Jeffrey Dahmer was a pretty good-looking dude, and that's how he was able to lure these men, like, getting close enough to them, because they're like, oh, this guy, there's, like, this myth, in the back of everyone's mind, oh, this guy's too, he's too attractive, he's not going to do anything to me. We try to tell ourselves what we want.
We try to think we can point out creepy, weird people.
Yeah,
but sometimes no, it's not the case.
Yeah,
but that's it for my news. I'm pretty sure.
Really, okay.
Yeah, not too much.
Cool. Well, I want to start off with some more sad news.
Oh, okay.
But he's okay, so it's not too sad. But Sunday night, Kevin Smith suffered a massive heart attack.
Yes.
after a show in Glendale, which I actually had tickets to the second show.
Oh, wow.
That was canceled. But he's okay because he canceled the second show, and he chose to go to the hospital, which ultimately saved his life.
Yeah.
If he had done or tried to do the second show, he would have ultimately passed away later that night. So we are so happy that you're okay.
Yeah.
The whole reason that this podcast even exists is because of Kevin. He inspired me to start this up with you. So, we hope you feel better, man.
Yeah. Send some prayers out to him.
For sure. It's no secret, as I'm going to piggyback on some of your news.
Okay.
But it's no secret that Joss Whedon walked away from his Batgirl project. But it's now been confirmed that he will return to his bread and butter. That's right. Another season of Buffy is in the works. But it will be continued in graphic novel form. Dark Horse is publishing once again. It's season 12. It's called The Reckoning. And it will be co-written by Mr. Whedon.
Nice.
George Ginty has returned to present the illustrations. I guess he drew all the other because I don't know if you've kept up with the Buffy mythology at all, but the past couple seasons have been released in comic books. So they're bringing it back, nice. And I guess there's supposed to be the return of Faith and Angel in some capacity as well. So that's pretty exciting for anybody who cares.
Did you ever watch the Angel series?
About that universe? Yeah.
How did the ending go? I remember watching it, but did they all die? Because I remember them in an alley. And
I don't know if I finished the series or not, but I don't know.
Okay.
Putting me on the spot.
I'll have to watch it on Hulu or something.
Moving on. This I'm super excited for. Bill and Ted Face the Music looks to be finally set in motion.
Oh, yes.
Yes, the third installment that's been rumored for years and years. Alex Winter and Keanu are set to return as middle-aged dudes.
Yes.
The big news is William Sadler, who played the role of Death or Grim Reaper in the sequel, Bogus Journey, is actually rumored to come back.
Oh, yeah.
So, the movie... it's supposed to start sometime soon.
Nice.
Production.
The Wild Stallions ride again. Can't wait for that one.
I know, man. I love those movies. I can't believe it's actually happening.
I know, that's crazy. Been talking about it for so long.
I also want to, we always forget to do this, but I want to talk about some new movies dropping this week, which will actually be, so we're recording this ahead of schedule, but this will drop on Friday, so you'll be able to watch all these movies that we're about to talk about today. So Red Sparrow with J-Law.
Oh, yeah.
It's that's coming out today. Game Night with Rachel McAdams and Jason Bateman.
Yeah, that one looks good.
And Eli Roth's Death Wish.
Oh, that one looks good, dude.
With Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
Is also coming out. So if you guys are interested in any of those, go check them out. Red Sparrow is from the director of all the Hunger Games stuff, I believe, and he did Water for Elephants with Robert Pattinson and something else, I think. Forget. I can't remember.
The movie looks good, though.
It escapes me, yeah.
It looks awesome.
It looks gritty.
Yeah.
It looks like in the... I've heard that it's like a... This is obviously just a rumor, but it's basically like Black Widow's origin story.
Okay.
Unofficial origin story.
Because she's Russian, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
2 shows have made their comebacks this week. Walking Dead and Ash vs. Evil Dead, Season 3.
Did it start already?
Yeah. It started... they both started Sunday, I believe.
Okay.
So, yeah, look out for those. particularly Ash vs. Evil Dead.
Yes.
It's on its.
I just finished the second season.
Third season. Oh, okay. So you're all caught up.
I'm all caught up now. Yeah.
What do you think?
It's
man?
awesome.